There are a few skincare products I make sure I never run out of. At the age of 63 and getting really close to 64, I make sure I replenish these products so that I'm not surprised by empties. I'm GloryB and this is GloryB-TV, a lifestyle channel for mature women who want to look fabulous, feel amazing, and age gracefully. When I was about 40, I started to see a vertical crease between my brows, crow's feet at the edge of each eye, and even some smile lines at the side of my mouth, which were actually starting to show in my early 30s. I got more serious about using skincare products that work well when I was between 35 and 45. I think it's really paid off in the long run. These key skincare products play a huge role in how my skin looks today. All the products I mentioned are listed and linked in the description box below the video. To access the description box on a phone or tablet, go below the video and you'll see the word more. Tap that word more and it will open up slightly. Then you have to tap the word more a second time to open the description box completely. Then scroll down to the section called Products Shown or Mentioned. I'll also list and link everything in the first comment. So if that's easier for you to access, tap the word comments below the video and the comments will appear. The first skincare product I can't be without is Vitamin C Serum. This serum was a game changer for my skin. It smooths the skin surface and helps to fade dark spots and hyperpigmentation. It's an anti-inflammatory, so if you have redness, it can even out your skin tone. It can help to boost collagen production, and that can help prevent your skin from sagging. I would say it took about 6 months of daily use to notice the changes. My skin was brighter and smoother. I apply the vitamin C serum after cleansing. If you want to apply it once a day, then apply it in the morning. The vitamin C serums on the market range widely in prices. You want to choose the best serum you can for the per ounce price, something that works well and isn't full of a lot of other ingredients that make it ineffective. Most come in a 1 ounce dropper bottle or 30 milliliters. They come in concentrations of 10%, 15%, and 20%. I use a 20% solution, but you can start with a 10% or 15% solution if you want to ease into it. Many of these serums also contain vitamin E, which works as a humectant and antioxidant, and many also contain ferulic acid, which is an antioxidant and helps to neutralize free radicals. One of my favorite brands is Timeless. They sell vitamin C serum in a 10% and in a 20% solution. I'm at a point now where I buy the larger 4 ounce bottle and I decant it into a 1 ounce dropper bottle. I always store the large refill bottle in the refrigerator, which will keep it from oxidizing. Now, this brand is very effective and it's at a great price point. Another vitamin C serum at an affordable price is by The Ordinary. They have a 20% solution serum. Now, their formula is an oil-soluble vitamin C derivative that converts into vitamin C once you apply it to your skin. Now, beware, The Ordinary also contains an oil in case you don't like oil in your serum. I also have a homemade DIY recipe for vitamin C serum that is so affordable. It's crazy. I have a video on that where I show you how to make it, and that video includes links to all the products needed to make it on your own at home. If you haven't used vitamin C serum before, start using it 3 times a week in the morning, just 4 or 5 drops, after cleansing and before other serums. Do that for 2 weeks. Then starting the 3rd week, apply it every morning. In 6 months, you're going to see brighter, smoother skin. The second skincare product I can't be without is a hydrating serum. Now, these serums typically contain hyaluronic acid, which helps your skin hold in moisture from other products, such as moisturizers. Most of these serums contain other ingredients that promote moisture in your skin too, have healing properties, and antioxidant properties. One of my favorites is, again, the Timeless brand. Now, they have several hyaluronic acid serums that contain their matrixyl ingredient. such as their Matrixyl 3000, which is this one in my hand, Matrixyl Synth 6, and coenzyme 10. Their Matrixyl product is a safe alternative to retinoids and retinols, which I'll speak about in a moment. All of these serums are great to use. The Ordinary has 2 hydrating serums I like and have used. Their multi-peptide plus HA serum and their Matrixyl 10% plus HA serum. These have the best prices of all. A popular brand that is all over social media is Dermatology, which is spelled without vowels. Their needleless serum is the popular one that everyone talks about, and I have used it a couple times, and it is lovely. This is a little pricier than the Timeless brand, but with the links for Dermatology products in the description box, the link gives you an automatic 20% off. So don't miss that discount for my links. If you ever buy Dermatology brand products, you don't want to pay full price. I apply the hydrating serum after the vitamin C serum, or if I'm not using the C serum, right after cleansing my skin, both morning and night, about 3 or 4 drops. I don't skip this step because I want my skin to lock in all possible moisture. The third skincare product I can't be without is sunscreen. I talked about sunscreens at length in this video at the start of summer. This is the first major change in skincare products I made in my mid-30s, buying and using a sunscreen product on my face. At that time, a few brands were finally manufacturing full-spectrum physical mineral sunscreens. My favorite active ingredients are called physical or mineral, and those ingredients are titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. And by full spectrum, I mean that these active ingredients block both UVA and UVB rays. Prior to that time in my mid-30s, sunscreens typically only blocked UVB rays. So I look for these ingredients every time I look at the ingredient list on a sunscreen product. I also look for unscented sunscreens. So many YouTubers rave about one sunscreen or another, and I give it a try, and it's scented. One of my go-to sunscreens is the Paula's Choice Skin Recovery SPF 30. They also have several other sunscreen products depending on your skin type. I've also listed their Calm Redness Relief Sunscreen for those of you with very sensitive skin. Now, Dermatology has 2 sunscreen products I've tried and like. So I have one of them here. It's their Daydream SPF 40. And this one comes in a jar, but it actually has a pump on the top. And also what's called their Physical Tinted Moisturizer SPF 44. Both of them contain the physical mineral active ingredients, and both are unscented, of course. And then the Ordinary has a sunscreen with a great price, of course, and is SPF 30. Now, I apply sunscreen to my face and neck every morning, 365 days a year, rain or shine. A 1/4 teaspoon is the right amount for my face and neck. It's the last skincare product I apply in the morning. I let all of that sit for a little bit before I put on makeup. Now, you might wonder if you ever get sunscreen evenly applied to your face, if you miss any spots. I have a special mirror for you that shows you if you missed. It's from L&L Skin, helps you get sunscreen on your entire face without missing any areas. I'll show you how it works next. Here's the L&L Skin Compact. When I open it, it's a little song. Now, if I press the little button a few times, I can actually use this lighted mirror. There's 3 brightness settings, but when I open it and start it on the screen and press the button and hold it, then my face comes up. Now you can see me, and it's a black and white image in there, and I can tell how that my skin looks blotchy, like where all my sun damage is. But once I put on the sunscreen, and I have some squeezed out here, you'll see, hopefully you can see, that it becomes a solid dark color, not that blotchy skin look that I have going on. So I just want to get that sunscreen everywhere. And even below my eyebrows. That's usually where I miss, you know? And then wherever I have the sunscreen, I'll have this dark solid color. And down my neck. Yeah. And right under my lip, I had missed that. So I hope that comes across in the video. Very interesting idea, especially if you don't want to miss any areas, you know? Interesting concept. And that's it. When you're using vitamin C serum and most of the other products I'm mentioning in this video, you must apply sunscreen every day, even in the winter. Sunscreen has been a game changer for me in slowing down the aging process. The fourth skincare product I can't be without is an exfoliator product. Now, an exfoliator will gently over time and regularly exfoliate that top layer of dead skin cells. Now, there are all kinds of exfoliators available, but not all of them work well on my skin. With some of them, my skin just rebels by getting dry patches that never go away until I stop using the product. And even then, it will take 2 or 3 months for my skin to recover. The main product I use that works very well for my skin is a beta-hydroxy acid, or BHA. Most of the time, people writing about BHA will write that people should use a beta-hydroxy acid if you have acne. Now, I don't have acne, but I have had a bit of rosacea years ago. BHAs are salicylic acid, which is what it's also known as. Now, the BHA product was recommended to me due to the rosacea and some other things and sensitivities, recommended to me to use 3 nights a week, and Paula's Choice sells a 2% BHA product in a gel or a lotion or in a liquid. Now, I prefer the gel. It's in a pump. I apply 1 pump of it 3 nights a week after cleansing and before my other serum. Some people can use an alpha hydroxy acid, or AHA. I can't because eventually my skin doesn't like them. But Paula's Choice sells an excellent AHA product, and The Ordinary sells a product that contains both AHA and BHA. I also can't use products with retinol, but many people can. And if their skin does well with retinol, they usually love it. Paula's Choice sells several products with retinol. The Ordinary has a few products with retinol as well, so you might want to check them out. And I'm still testing a product with retinol, spelled with an AL at the end, and I'm not ready to pour it on it yet, but hopefully my skin will end up really liking that. There are 2 other exfoliator products I like that work well with my skin. One is the Mizon Apple Smoothie Peeling Gel, which doesn't actually peel my skin, and it gets rinsed off. And the Volition Turmeric Brightening Polish, which also gets rinsed off. My skin feels great after using both of these products. Now, the BHA product, I use at night, while the Mizon and the Volition products I'll use in the morning after cleansing, but not every day. Exfoliator products are one of those things that if you use them, you must use a sunscreen daily. The 5th skincare product I can't be without is a nighttime moisturizer. Now, today there are so many effective skincare ingredients and affordable products available for purchase. I don't see a reason to spend a boatload of money on a nighttime moisturizer. At the higher end of my products are the Paula's Choice moisturizers. Now, the Skin Recovery line she sells is great for my skin, very emollient without being oily or too heavy. So the Skin Recovery Replenishing Moisturizer is one of my favorites. Also at the higher end is the Dermatology Peptide Night Cream. I've used this a couple times. This cream has 5 peptides in it, while most creams have only 2 or 3. And the Peptide Night Cream Moisturizer really locks in moisture as that last nighttime product. For a more affordable option, The Ordinary, again, has a great moisturizer that I'm using right now. It's their natural moisturizing factors plus HA, which means the HA means that this product has hyaluronic acid right in it. As of this filming, the 3.3 ounce tube is only $13.50. The nighttime moisturizer is the last product I apply at night. Those are the 5 skincare products I can't be without. What are the products that you can't be without? If you could only take a few products with you, which would they be? Write it down in the comments below. Then check out one of my other videos by tapping its image on the right side of your screen, and I'll see you in the next video.